Alright, so today we talked about vector operations. First, we are going to look at the definitions of vector addition and scalar multiplication. Okay, we're going to let vector u be a component vector, so that means its initial point is at the origin, 0, 0. And v is also a component vector. So same thing. Initial point is at the origin. Okay, so when we add these two together, that would be taking your first term in each and adding them together, and the second point in each and adding them together to get a resultant vector. So this is what your result be after your you added them together. We could do the same thing if we subtracted. This would be as if I rewritten it as u plus negative v, because technically you're not supposed to subtract vectors, and the same rules follow. Okay, then if I take my vector and I multiply it by a constant, so that k is constant, I take that number and multiply it by each piece and get a new vector that's being scaled. So this is your scalar multiplication. It's being scaled by whatever that k is. So if it's being multiplied by 2, it's being doubled in length. Let's look at an example. Let u equal -2, 5 and v equal 3, 4. And I want to find each of the following. They're going to be in A, B, and C. And I need to sketch the resultant. So I look, part A is 2u, part B is u minus v, and part C is u plus 2v. Okay, so this 2u is I'm taking 2 and I'm multiplying it by my u. So if I multiply each piece, that'd give me -4 and 10. To sketch this, you sketch your original, and remember, because this is a component form, you always start at the origin and you end where this is at. So this is my original u, so -2, 5. Then I'm going to sketch the resultant, so that'd be -4, so I just go out, -4, and it'll end at 10. So this whole thing is 2u. Okay, then if we look at u minus v, this is u plus -v. So I'm going to take u, and I'm going to add it to the -v. So I'm going to just make each of these negative. Okay, when I add these, -2 plus -3 is -5. 5 plus -4 is 1. So I need to sketch each of these. I need to sketch u, -v, and u plus -v. So I'm going to have 3 vectors on my graph. So here's u, and then I'm going to have -v, so that'd be -3, -4, and then -5, 1. So this would be u minus v. If you notice, the resultant vector is in between my 2 original ones. That's what it should be each time. Okay, from here, C is u plus 2 times v. So I'm going to keep that u the same thing, and then I'm going to change my 2v to be 6, 8, and then I'm going to add those together. So -2 plus 6 is 4, 5 plus 8 is 13. So I'm going to sketch these two and this resultant. Okay, so u is -2, 5. V is 6, 8. And the resultant is 4, 13. So again, if you see, it falls in between the 2 original. Your homework is only 3 problems, but each problem has 3 parts, just like what we did here. Please let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.